I'm gonna say it right now, I don't care. Melee is a bit overrated, but I'll get into that later. I just wanted to get it out of the way first, and just know I'm not a huge Melee fanboy. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the first thing you see in the game, the intro. When 8-year-old me saw this, I only thought 2 words. Holy shit. To me, this is still the best intro to any Smash Bros. Game to date. It's amazing. I don't know one person who doesn't like this intro. Just like the intro, the title and main menu have upgrades as well. The title screen makes you feel like you're stepping into a completely different game than the one before. The main menu is much more amazing than the first game. Look at this! It's so great! How can you not like this main menu? In said main menu, which looks futuristic on every screen and Melee pulls it off very well, you have more options too. Single player got a lot more recognition, classic mode is now random on who you fight, and Crazy Hand I think was a good addition to the game. Event mode was added too to give players so much more playability, and I even played and beat all of them as a kid. Event 37 is still my favorite solely for the fact that you can have chaos on the screen with so many legendary Pokemon, and Wobbuffet too, don't forget about Wobbuffet. Adventure mode is available, which to me is the best mode they've added to any Smash game to date. God, my jaw dropped when I first saw Giga Bowser, and All-Star mode, that's not too bad either, it's alright. There's also Stadium, which gives you home run contest, which I know many of you, like me, always play this with your friends to get the furthest distance possible. Ganondorf is the best in this mode, and no one else can compare to him. You also get Break the Targets, or Target Test, but nobody really calls it that, everybody calls it Break the Targets, even the announcer does. Break the Targets! Which is even better this time around, and there's even multi-man Melee with many different scenarios for you to explore, and training is training, of course. Multiplayer got new add-ons too. You got normal Melee, tournament Melee, a mode which I know a lot of schools played at the end of the school year, special Melee which adds a lot more ways to play the game, more customizable rules, and you can even have a 4-letter name on your fighter, which let you separate yourself from other players. And now, there's 25 fighters in total instead of 12. And after all of that, you still have a collection part of the game, trophies. I, for one, loved trophies, and when I'd collect a new one, I'd feel so proud of myself. I can understand why they took it out of Ultimate, but I still enjoyed trophies for what they were. The game got a lot more stages too, with 29 compared to 9 in the Smash 64 version. 3 were brought from 64, of course, but that's still 26 mostly original stages. I think Fountain of Dreams is probably my favorite one in this game. It looks so good, and the song is even better. It starts as some nice, relaxing Kirby song, then it turns into something you would hear in Lord of the Rings. It's amazing. Ready? Go! I gotta say one thing, though. Why Pokefloats? Why? Why does this stage exist? I found it strange as a kid, and I still find it strange to this day. Icicle Mountain is also another stage that comes to my mind when I think of Smash stages I don't really care for, but aside from that, you got a pretty big selection of good stages. I really liked Marth and Roy in this game because it gave Fire Emblem exposure to the rest of the world, whereas before this, it was mostly a Japan-only thing, so it's good to see they gave the series some deserved exposure. Dr. Mario is great in my book, I loved him in Melee, Smash 4, and Ultimate, Fight Me, and I had no idea who Mr. Game & Watch was until I played Melee, so there's some more exposure to Nintendo's roots. So, yeah, overall, it was pretty good. Now, the gameplay is different than the other Smash games, to say the least. The gravity feels heavier in this game, and ledges are harder to grab than normal. The atmosphere feels like it's trying to be futuristic, and it does it wonderfully. Zelda turns into Sheik, which I thought was really cool as a kid. Pichu is not good. Kirby is bad, and Bowser... No, I don't even have to explain Bowser. Now on the opposite end, Fox is... Marth's grab could probably get somebody from a different game of Melee on the other side of the street. Dr. Mario is somehow better than his original counterpart. Ice Climbers... Yeah. Some characters are very broken, some characters are just walking targets, so I'd say it all evens out. Mostly.